Hello, my lovelies. It is not Filthy Lyric Friday. I decided to discontinue that. So, I know a lot of you loved it, and I know a lot of you hated it, which, valid. I understand it wasn't for everybody, and I'm sorry to those of you who loved it, but it is a headache. Also, I got some really good song suggestions, but I did keep receiving questions like, why don't I do any newer songs? And the reason is that the newer songs don't really have innuendo or double entendre. They're just kind of out, it's right there. I tried to compile a list of newer songs to try. Where did I write it? I wrote it down here somewhere. Okay. We could have tried Katy Perry's Peacock, but I mean, I want to see your peacock, cock. Yeah. I tried to go with maybe Keyless's Milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than your, well, yeah. And then I thought, well, let's look at Gaga, right? Like Love Game, for example. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Yeah. So as you can see, those aren't really hard to figure out. So that left me with, well, what are we going to do on Fridays? Oh, P.S. I'm kind of switching up things. Not the content per se, but I am renaming things to brand myself better. This means that the intros will be different. I'll be using the same music. That is my band's music, in case you were wondering. That way I didn't have to worry about copyright infringement, because it's my copyright. Well, our band's copyright, so I got the okay from them first. But yes, so instead of Monday mutterings, we're going back to Torrin Talk, because I like Torrin Talk. It sounds like a talk show, sort of, though I rarely have guests, but whatever. I like it better. And then Tuesdays will change very, very slightly. It was a toss-up, but I realized looking back at the vids that usually I try some things. So we're going to go Torrin Tries. Torrin tries this craft from Pinterest. Torrin tries this recipe, which I will try recipes again. I promise. It's getting winter when I cook a lot more. Torrin tries to make this, do this, whatever. Tries out this product like the Jamberries. So yay. So it'll be Torrin Tries on Tuesdays. Wednesdays will still be hair. Wednesdays is always hair. Thursdays will still be thoughts, but instead of doing Thursday thoughts, we're just going to do thoughts with Torrin. Or Torrin thinks, or Torrin's thoughts on whatever. And then Friday, though, I was stuck. Did I want to continue to do music? Did I want to, what was I going to do? I thought maybe we'd do some misheard lyrics, because goodness knows there's a lot of them. I'm guilty of many. But then, so I posed the question on Facebook, as I do, because some days I just can't brain, and I feel really, oh, I'm sorry, hold on, sorry, I have a cold. And now I've lost my train of thought because I can't brain. That's exactly it. I feel a little mentally exhausted because I can't brain. Sometimes the brain is just not braining at all. So I just put the question out there. Does anybody have any ideas what we could do on Friday? And the best one was just like Fun Friday. Whatever you think is fun, which is true. So it will be more of like the toss-up thing. Like if anything doesn't fit in one of the other categories, you will find it on Friday. But I think what I'm going to do, because what I consider fun is fun facts or just fun stuff I found, which could be an interesting story I came across online, an interesting thing I learned that week, that sort of thing. So, it'll be Fun Friday. It should be fun facts, or just fun whatever. Whatever I feel like is fun. Also, that might be where we put the puppy videos because they're fun. Yeah. So I'm discontinuing Filthy Lyric Friday. I apologize to those of you who loved it, but it was making me angry and I was getting frustrated. And that is not what I wanted my Friday videos to be. I wanted them to be fun, to be the one day of the week where I could use my brain a little, but just be a silly person. And I wasn't feeling silly. I was feeling aggravated, and that's not fun for anyone. So, oh my God, now I'm rhyming. I apologize. That was terrible. So, anywho, yeah. So that's it for me today. I am going to recategorize my vids. I hope I can. It should let me rename the playlists. And then we'll just keep, like, I have all the playlists separate for the days of the week. Well, except for hair. Hair has always been hair and will always be hair because that is the origins of my channel. So it shall remain the same. But yeah, I think I'll switch them up. Everything that's already in the blogs and whatnot, though, is just going to stay there because you guys, there's like, is there 200 videos? 400 videos? I think there's like 400 videos, which is insane. But I mean, that's over 7, almost 8 years. So yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So yeah. So, but yeah, I'll separate them into like torn talks, torn tries, whatever. Branding, get my name out there. Get my uncle's name out there, really. So anybody who ever missed any of the explanations from why I'm called torrinpaige was my uncle, whom I love still, even though he is not with us anymore. He passed away when he was 42. My husband is now 42, so that's really not acceptable. It was not acceptable at the time either, but you have to accept things that are not acceptable sometimes. So yeah, it's an homage, an honorific, or what have you. And it's a beautiful name, so I kept it. I was going to name one of my children torrinpaige after him. Boy or girl, didn't matter. But I didn't have any, so I took it myself to continue it on. I'm just saying. So that's 7 minutes of me blabbering at you. Well, almost 8. So I will hush. And hopefully this will make everybody happy. We may have a Filthy Lyric Friday again if I come across a good song or something, because that's also fun, or it might be fun if, I'm not trying to deal with it every day or every week, or I don't know, any who. So yes, there we go. Fun Time Fridays. I don't know what next Friday will be. I'll probably start with some sort of fun fact or weird story or whatever. So yeah. Okay, I'll see you on Monday. All right, my lovelies. I love you guys. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. Bye.